Hi everyone, I'm Apollonia Ponti, your dating and relationship coach, and I'm so happy to do a video for you today. In today's video, it was a requested video for one of you viewers, and he asked me to do a video, and he says, Apollonia, how can these thoughts be applied in a long-term commitment relationship? Where is the balance between mystery and transparency in a marriage? This could be a great topic for a video. And he was replying to one of my videos that I talked about how to attract women. And a lot of those videos that I have aligned for you men to get educated on really how to attract women, understand that women are all different. So I try to tailor my videos around different types of women for you to do some self-coaching in regards to the women that you might have your eye on or that you're dating. But it's really, I have to be really clear when it comes to dating and relationships. There's a difference between balance and being mysterious in a relationship or in a marriage. I do think that attraction is very, very significant when it comes to a relationship and when you are married as well. Now, do I say that you have to be mysterious in a marriage or in a relationship? No, because of the fact that you have to be open and be able to be communicative with your partner and communicate effectively, because in relationships and marriages is truly when the work just starts. Relationships take work, and the thing here and what I say when it comes to attraction, and specifically tailored in this video, is how to attract your wife or girlfriend or re-attract or keep the attraction, let's just say, in your relationship or marriage are the tools that I'm going to give you here in today's video. Now, when I say mystery in a lot of my other videos, and I want to clarify this a lot for you guys because I see this a lot in the comments, is I don't mean hide your phone from your wife or hide your phone from your girlfriend. I mean, this is just going to bring up toxic things in a relationship. What I mean by mystery is creating some spontaneity with yourself, spontaneity with her, and also to not understanding the times where you are being playful with her and hiding something playful from her just for her to kind of get wondering, but not to hide things purposely or intentionally because you want to draw mystery and it just opens up a can of worms and she thinks the wrong thing that's happening behind closed doors. So in this video, I'm going to give you tips on how to keep the spark or how to keep attraction. I'll continue doing videos like this so you can tailor it around your specific situation. So tip number one on how to keep attraction in a relationship, I'm talking about, or in a marriage, is by having open communication. Now, open communication is the key to an emotional connection in a relationship, because you have to be able to verbalize your wants and your needs when it comes to your relationship with your partner. Your partner can't just guess something, and this is for men and women, doesn't matter. You have to have that open communication and be able to confront your partner in a way of question-based answers, question-based questions. So for example, a practice that I do with my clients that are in marriages or in relationships is I tailor their issues or problems in a question-based demeanor to their partner. This is the way you effectively communicate in a relationship. A lot of times we point fingers and we say, you should be doing this because I want this, and it's I all the time. And this is where the problems start in a relationship. When you start to ask questions to your partner and say, you know, sweetheart, I just want to know, why haven't you been spending a lot of time with me? What are you doing that, you know, you can't spend a lot of time with me? Because of the fact that, you know, I love to spend quality time with you and I miss you. There's a difference between the response that you are going to get from your partner than saying, you don't spend time with me and I'm just over it, so fix it. Instead of doing things like this, you are going to get so much clarity from your partner when you come from a place of compassion and a place of openness, because communication is where you build the emotional connection. And if you do this right and effectively, your relationship can get stronger and stronger if you understand the right ways on how to communicate. So those are keys on how to communicate. One key on how to communicate effectively in a relationship. So tip number two on how to keep the spark in a relationship or a marriage. See, I keep on saying relationship and marriage because I do a lot in dating. So I wanted to do this for specifically tailored for you guys in a relationship or in a marriage. Now, next is understanding that both of you have to have your own time. And what I mean by this is, if your husband or your wife loves to play soccer, let's just say, or your wife loves to sing, or she likes to draw, or she likes to do dancing classes, or even go to the gym and just have her private time to work out, this doesn't mean that you have to always be involved. Or she wants to have time with her girlfriends, or you want to have time with your guy friends, vice versa. It does not matter. This is a time where I talk about you in a relationship, and I'm going to define this, because if I don't define it, then people in the comments, and I always know who you are, will always say something. It is so good to create mystery, but also have your own life in a relationship. Now, what I mean when I say in your own life, don't go all the way to the negative when I say that. What I mean by this is not have your own life and have someone on the side and do your own thing, and your girlfriend or your husband or your boyfriend doesn't know about it. No. What I mean is have your own set of purpose, like what it is that you like, what differentiates you from your partner, right? Because this is what keeps attraction in a relationship or a marriage, is your partner is intrigued when they see you in your element, meaning something that you feel glorified in, that you feel effective in, that you feel so resilient in, that makes you happy and brings good energy to you. Something else besides them brings you happiness. This is the most attractive quality that you can represent in a relationship. So if you don't have this now, I encourage you to have a conversation with your wife or your girlfriend and say, listen, I think I'm going to start playing baseball. I think I'm going to start playing soccer, because this is something that I really love and I enjoy. And set those times out every week to do your own thing, hang out with the soccer club, whatever it is that you're wanting to do. Tip number 3 and last tip is balance out your time with each other and understand your partner's needs and wants. It's kind of similar to tip number 1, but you have to understand too, and tip number 2 with communication, but you have to understand what your partner's needs and wants are. And this comes down to what I talk about a lot, love language. And I think this is the most important tip out of all, because this is something I talk to so much about my clients, and they get so much understanding about their partner when they understand the love language that their partner loves to receive love, and the way their partner gives love. Because everybody receives and gives love differently by the way that they were raised, by their past relationships, or whatever feels comfortable with them and whatever they have inherited. Now, because of that, we expect our partner to love us the way we show love. And that's not always the case. So what happens typically when you're not educated with this is, because your partner doesn't love you the way you show love, you think that your partner doesn't love you. And then you just attack and do tip number 1, what I said not to do, and just come from the I, instead of question-based dialogue with communication. Now, when you do this, it just causes troubles in relationships. So really understanding your partner is the key element here. And understand that relationships require work. And this is what I mean with work, because relationships are all fun and lovely, and love is amazing, but also love challenges us to grow. Understand that too. And when you get clarity on how your partner receives and gives love, you'll understand and look at them a lot differently and see them in different avenues. So I really encourage you to either Google 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. I always talk about this book. And also, if you would like, just to purchase that, because it's one of the most amazing books about love. And I think it's so true to my practice, and it's so true to almost a lot of people's relationships, almost everybody, on how they love. It's the best book out there, I think. And lastly, because you stayed till the end of this video, I have something for you. If you are going through anything in your relationship, or you just want to get that extra education on relationships, I have something I put together with another amazing coach. It's called the 35 Rules to Save Your Relationship. And in this book, we literally took the time to pick both of our minds that we've been working with couples for years in relationships and put this together for you in one book. And you can use this book as a self-coaching tool to save your relationship or to better your relationship. And you can actually use this book with your partner. So if you're interested in that, the link there is below. And as always, I love to hear from you, and I love to see your comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And again, I'll see you in the next video. Remember, you are always loved. Bye for now.